Check. Mic check 1 2. I was just on the thing for like for like 45 minutes. Nobody could hear me. So hopefully somebody come on and tell me if they can hear me or not. So I don't know. So we back at it. It's take 2. I mean, it's all good. Gotta do what we gotta do. Do you want to get on? Let's get on. But yeah, though, the prayers that was dragging that they running with that whole Supreme Court thing. That was a bailout if I ain't never seen one. He said, man, how can you get me out of these tariffs? And allow me to save face. So I assume my mic check. How's my mic check? Can you hear me now? Yeah, you couldn't hear me before. It says goodbye. What? I would assume you can hear me. It says goodbye. I don't know, whatever that means. I would assume that means you can hear me. I can hear you. Oh, good. Good. Thank you. Thank you much. Thank you much. So let's take this from the top. I'm not sure what happened on my last podcast, but we was talking about the prayers and the dragnet he's running on them tariffs. Complete drag. But he got out of it smooth. Even had the nerve to act like he was talking about the justices, telling them about they're an embarrassment to their family and whatnot. You know, they know good and well that was the out. That out was planned from the jump. What's that? What are you drawing? Oh, we just draw a little something. Berry bags on the back of this. This from yesterday at UBI. Everybody kept asking, thank you for that like. Everybody kept asking, well, how we gonna make it if don't nobody have a job? Thank you, Berry Bags. That's how you gonna make it. UBI. Because Trump, that whole Supreme Court thing, that's drag. That was set up. They said if the tariffs work, I'm gonna look like a genius. If they don't work, y'all pull the plug for me. That's exactly what they did. The midterms is in, 8 months, somewhere in there? Thank you for that like. I appreciate it. They said, these midterms, your best bet at this point is to pull them tariffs, and whoever old boy is, thank you for that like, whoever old boy is that you appointed the new Federal Reserve, I'm going to just call him Hatchet, because all he going to do is cut them interest rates. And that's your best bet. And the press figure, if I can make it 18 months, I'm good. Because the last 18, at my age, I'm good. I mean, I'm gonna be a lame duck by that time anyway. So he just trying to make it 18 months and maybe save these midterms, because all these manufacturing jobs coming back here. Let's not all laugh at the same time, man. Come on, dog. So they was like, all right, let's bail him out. That's called a presidential EBT. That's everybody talking about EBT. You're giving out, man. Come on, somebody giving somebody something everywhere, G. So now they getting ready to go over to Iran. They've been trying to go over there. They ever since John McCain. What was this back in? This is like, Yeah, this before Obama got elected when he was going up against McCain. So it's like 06, 07 when he's in there singing, we're gonna bomb, 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 bomb around. Now they getting they wish. Cause this economy is steadily falling apart unless who's that? I gotta stand up so I can see that. Oh, thank you, aloha. What's going on, Tracy? What's going on? Jack Cinder, we see you, Frazier. We just drawing up a little something here on the back of the UBI. But yeah, that's so I tell people you better get off grid and go back to that same old story. You best to get off grid. And do not go buy an off grid place and not live in it. Because you think if it hits the fan, you're just gonna be able to run to your off-grid shelter and be kosher. You'd be better off where you were. This is a lifestyle you got to live. You do not dabble in the off-grid world. I tell people that all the time. So we see many come and go out here. That's because they dabble. They stick their toe in instead of jumping in the water. Because something getting ready to happen. I don't know what it is, but if you need one telltale sign that something strange is getting ready to go down, how in the hell is gold and silver and the equity markets at an all-time high simultaneously? That's an inverse. They're supposed to go the opposite direction. Not only are they traveling together, hand in hand, they at all-time highs. They keep saying, when this house of cards collapses, they keep saying it's going ugly. And the thing that worries me is you don't know which direction it's coming from, because we definitely in a K economy. Nigga, only you know. Only you and yours know if you on the up or the down. But I can guarantee you one thing, you're not in the middle, because the middle don't exist. The middle class is dollar, G. Nigga, either you got something or you do not. And I'm going to tell you another one. The way they playing with all these currencies, that's why you keep seeing me every 2 seconds drawing. Nigga, you better have some barterable items, because this Bitcoin, see, the problem with gold and silver is if it really goes down to nothing, are you really gonna be lugging around gold and silver? Who gonna be lugging around a bunch of? What you say I'm gonna do? Be lugging this around town with gold and silver in it? I mean, let's get real. And that's the reason why. Yeah, they took Bitcoin down. They took a chunk out, but it's still doing better than it was 20 years ago. And that's because they got to figure out a reserve currency. And the one thing that Bitcoin, I have to say for, everybody keeps saying, well, the Bitcoin, it could get hacked, and it could be this, and it ain't been hacked yet. So I don't know, what is it at? Was it like 69 or something? It was at 126. It's at like 69, I think. So I don't know, maybe it was just overvalued, but they got to figure out something. But gold and silver, yes, very valuable. But like I said, at the end of the day, what you gonna do? You gonna lug around a wagon of gold and silver in Armageddon? You talk about a full-time jack move. You talk about get out at the stoplight. Come on, G. So that's the reason why, at the end of the day, we put our time, our energy, and our money into agriculture. Because what you gonna use that Bitcoin for? What you gonna use that gold and silver for? To buy food. Yo, what this thing saying? You are now CE. I have no idea what that means. Nice. Is. Hello, what is CE? You are now something. What is CE? Why don't you put a O at the end of that? And send me one of them CEO bonuses. Yeah, we just cutting it. But yeah, though. So but the problem is them assets should not be running in the same direction at the same time. That's a problem. Anywhere in the hell, gold and silver and the Dow should be at an all-time high together. Come on. So something ain't right there. But and that's the reason why. I mean, I agree with them channels. I mean, maybe nothing will happen. I don't know. But I do agree with them channels. They be saying you better stock up some water. You better do this, you better do that. Because I go back to I always go back to COVID. Before them niggas sent out them stimulus checks, nigga, for a while there, it was just like, well, so I don't know how you gonna eat. I don't know how you gonna if you ain't got no money saved, if you ain't got nothing saved, all right, we trying to get to you. And I remember they had the stimulus checks all messed up, and it was like whoop-de-whoop, wherever your last name is this, you're getting it this day. And did you file a tax return and whoop-de-whoop? And I mean, it was like, and Nancy Pelosi, she had to actually had to fight for the gig workers. Them niggas, they was gonna leave all of them out. Like, well, hey. So the thing about it is, I don't believe when people say, oh, the government, they ain't gonna help. If it get bad enough, the government gonna help you as far as they can help you. They're gonna help you. They're gonna help you as far as they can help you. And that's the reason why you should go for yourself, because you have no idea how much they can help you. That's why you got to go for yours. Because, like I said, there's been a few times. You look at that COVID. For a minute there, it was just like you was on your own. I remember 9/11. When 9/11 hit, like I said, I was in California, and it was in the morning. I mean, besides the whole tragedy, the thing that shocked me was like, nigga, where the president at? Nigga, they couldn't find Bush. I guess they say I don't know, they say he went to Nebraska, or he was circling in Nebraska or something. And my point is, for a while there, wasn't nobody in control. I saw that during 9/11, and I saw that during COVID. And even going back to 2008, it was just like, well, okay, well, you just lost 50% of your housing equity in a few months. I mean, what you want me to do? So I didn't easily see 2, 3, 4 times where you on your own, G. So anybody out there that's relying on a job or think the federal government gonna bail you out, or think, well, I got an off-grid property, but I don't really spend much time on it. Okay. You think you're gonna go out there and just, if you think you're gonna go out there and just become Mr. Off-Grid or Mrs. Off-Grid just because you out there, yeah, you think again. Do you want to get off at the function? Because I just heard it's going to be one of those funky things. So, but everybody keeps saying, something getting ready to go down. Something getting ready to go down as far as this economy. Something unprecedented with this economy is getting ready to happen. So I don't know. I mean, the one thing, like I say, and that's the reason why at this point, you know, I really only try to deal with people that got some money, man. Because it's two economies. It's like either you have something, either you can bring something to the table, or you don't have nothing, and you're looking to sponge off of somebody that does have something. So we really just kind of try to concentrate on our business and dealing with people that can, you know, purchase our products, which is tourism. And I don't know too many broke ass people that participate in tourism. So that, I mean, and that's as real as it's gonna get out here. Cause like I said, man, if you think the government or somebody else gonna bail you out, you keep thinking that. Because you definitely in a K economy. And if you're an entrepreneur or, you know, a small business owner or even a corporation, you only catering to people with money, because everything them become too expensive to be dealing with any broke people. It's too expensive out here. It's too hard to make $1 out here. Things are changing too fast. It ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing, you know, you're not discriminating. It's about survival. If you don't have the means to participate in this economy, man, that gap is just going to get bigger and bigger. Cause I mean, you got the Ukraine, you got Iran. I mean, and I mean, you just look at people, if they just choose sides in them two conflicts. I mean, you basically in a World War III. You in it. You in it. And don't get me started on that chat bot. So, I mean, if you're gonna sit around and you want to sit around and, I mean, if you got that kind of money to where you got that kind of money and the kind of time to look after people and sit around and monkey around with people with no money and no ambition to do nothing, thank you. I appreciate that light. I mean, more power to you. But no, man. All that monkeying around, them days is over. I mean, that damn average car. You want a new car, that's 50 G's, man. Like I say, back in the day, nigga, that was the top of the line. You could get a top, that S500 was damn near that. You damn near get the S5 back there, back in the day for that. Benzo. Now, nigga, they get you a pickup truck. So you want to go around and monkey around with these people that ain't got no ambition, that ain't trying to do nothing. For us, it's sun up to sundown. We working. Yeah, I was just on the podcast and I just realized that the damn sound was messed up. So I had to get back on here. We got to give it another one. Yeah, because we want the side hustle money and then we want this money because it's coming. But the people on that, they're going to struggle Because they're going to give you just enough. You're going to need this, and you're going to need that side hustle money. And then you'll be good to go then. If you can get off grid and cut them bills, nigga tell me I got a $1,500 light bill. Nigga, what are you running in there? A movie theater? I'm like, man, I can't believe some of these videos I'll be watching. Some of the prices these people be paying. I think one chick said I think she had like 3 or 4 cars. I think it was like 6 G's a month for her cars. Nigga, my first house, I paid $800 a month. 1,700 square foot brand new house. It was $800 a month. I was in there chilling. That's why, we take the Uber, we rent the car sometimes, but man, it's gonna be hard for me to cough up some 50, 60 G's for a nigga to say, all right, well, nigga, here's a little Chevy pickup truck. Man, come on, man. So, nah, man. So I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that they pay it. I'm not giving Ford, none of them niggas that kind of money. Like, I'll figure out how to make my own damn car or something before I do that. No way, man. No way. See, a lot of people ain't never been without a car. A lot of people ain't never been without a car, and they think it's worse than it is. Yeah, sure. If I was rich, I'd never be without a car either. Like they say, nigga, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Nah, man. So, and I like it. I like the way we're doing it with the vehicle right now. Between the free city bus, the Uber, and renting a car, the one thing we know, I ain't gonna be stranded on the side of the road. Cause you got some people out there, you like, man, you gonna drive that? No. That's the one thing I will say. If and when we do get a car, man, that mother gonna be new. The warranty gonna be bumper to bumper, the end to end, front to back, side to side. We got front back and side to side. And now they let the Alpine play. Bumping new shit by NWA. It was gangster. It's gonna be brand. It's gonna be new. Ain't gonna be no problems there. Hey, I will not be on the side of the road. Nope. I've been there many times. And I will not be on the side of the road. So, but I don't know. I do agree with you better start catching that water, storing that water, hooking up that solar, and learn how to grow that food. I know that. Because they do not care. Yeah, this latest move with the Supreme Court, that should tell you a lot. They got it. That's one thing I will give the press credit for. He got it set up to where, nigga, I'm good to go if I go left, if I go right, if I go center, I'm good to go. And this latest move with the Supreme Court should show you that. That was set up from the gate. If these tariffs work, it's all good. If they don't, y'all gonna pull the plug for me. And I can save face. And I'm gonna go out there and whine and cry and howl and call you names and say you an embarrassment to your family and all that to make it look good. Man, they playing with us, G. But that was a good move that was a smart move for the press. I give you credit there. Got him out of it. And now anything that happens with the economy, see, they can just blame the court. See, if y'all had left the tariffs alone, whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. So now they can just blame the court. It's all dragnet. Then I let the Alpine play. Bumping new shit by NWA. Dragnet. So like I said, that's why we create every day. Tangible, intangible assets, tangible assets. Because you have no idea what's next. No idea with this administration what's next. When I heard that, I was like, what you mean the Supreme Court went against him? I said, come on now. Like, if you can't see that's the fixes in there. Hey, I got several bridges to sell you. You know the fixes in there. They said we get these tariffs about a year. And when it starts to go downhill, Amy, y'all pull the plug for me. And that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. Then they let the Alpine play. Bumping new shit by NWA. Yeah, they ran that drag. That whole Supreme Court, they said, man, pull the plug on that. Pull the plug on that for the press. Because if he keep monkeying around with these tariffs and the price of bread go to $50 a loaf, nigga, we definitely gonna lose the midterms. Now you finna go over there to Iran. Anything to get your mind off them files. Them files is a mother boy. I knew the files. I knew the files was rough them up when Big Pimpin' Bill Gates had to pull the plug on the good keynote at the AI conference. They said, man, I ain't trying to go up in there, G. But I'm back on. So I ain't trying to go up in there, G. They said, you ain't gonna go up in there, Pimpin'? He said, no, man. Big Ball and Bill Gates said, no, man. They got me all up in the files, big homie. Man, I don't know why them niggas just don't leave the spotlight, man. If I had that much money, they'd be like, man, I don't know if that nigga dead or alive. I don't know if that nigga is dead or alive, G. You give me 100 billion. That's it, man. So that's the coldest right there. And they still ain't found Guthrie. All the content providers is out there. All the true crime. I ain't mad at them. But that's gotta be That's a hard hustle there, man. You standing out there waiting for a story to break. I remember, what was it, like last Friday? They did the raid and they was sending them niggas to all the different houses. And they was, no, niggas that way, not that way. They just, and who was it? Was it Brian Eaton? He was the only one that had the scoop, and they wouldn't let that nigga broadcast live. And it's like, man, one big ass circus out there. I like Savannah. What is Savannah Guthrie? I like her. I've been watching Savannah for many, many years, man. Many years. Great reporter. I hate to see that. But they was sending them content providers. They was driving all around Tucson. No, niggas over here. No. Man, this internet thing got out of control. My DJ Jazzy Jeff is out of control. Oh my God. Out of control. So I'll be monkeying around with y'all some more on here. You know, hopefully y'all sub. Yeah. Start getting back on now because it's about to get some action flowing up in here. You know, you got these midterms coming up. The press, he can't shake these files. They didn't pull the plug on the tariffs. You got this thing with Iran, so it's gold and silver at an all-time high. So Dow Jones at an all-time high. So I'm gonna be peeping game. I'm gonna be peeping game every day. Y'all make sure y'all go to the Paradise Unplugged Hawaii page on Zazzle. You can buy some. Support the channel. Buy some. Support the channel. What time is it? Hell, I don't even know what time it is because the camera is on the phone. Let me get up out of here, man. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that sub button. You show the people what we wound up with just for today. Y'all hit that follow button. Hit that notification button. We're coming back at you. Aloha.